Alright guys, so we are back with another segment of T.C.B. Garage. How's everybody doing? And as we can see, the Corvette is doing some crazy stuff. Took her out this weekend, went and did a couple car shows, was driving home Saturday night, and no, there's no one in the car. And of course I have the electric motors on the headlights, that's why they're going up like they are. But yeah, notice that my lights are going up and down by themselves. So what I'm assuming it is, what I'm hoping it is going to be my headlight switch. So hopefully it's a situation just like with the Tiburon. I think when I restored the car I bought sort of a cheap switch. So I got an AC Delco original, and we're going to slap that in to try to alleviate this. Look how crazy that's going. But this is what I had to drive home with Saturday night. So I've already got a couple things tore apart on the car. It's been a while since I did this. I put the switch in when I installed the whole interior about 3 years ago when I restored the car. So I'm going to see exactly what's involved in taking this apart, and I'll be right back to show you guys the progress. But yeah, those headlights are going nuts. Look at that. Alright, fun times. Alright guys, so we are back with the power steering, or the power steering, okay, with the headlight switch removal. What I did is I got the pull rod out. There's a little pin on the side of the switch you want to push in to release it. It locks in place. What I did is I took my 2 screws out the side here, took my 3 screws out the top of the panel, right here, here, and here. I didn't have to take the screws out of the side console, center console. And then I just removed the screws. God, that thing's going crazy. I just removed the screws for the steering column cover right there. So I think this is going to allow me enough room to pull the switch out. I got a pretty good amount of room here, and the switch is extremely hot. So I have to say I'm pretty sure it's defective. What you want to do is you want to take your screwdriver and turn right here. I don't know if I'll be able to, there we go. You want to turn the center nut to release that switch. And if I remember anything, this thing is definitely a pain to get back in. But she's coming out. Get a little bit better view there. Alright, I think that's going to be enough. So this bezel and everything should come out together, which it did. So what you will have is you'll have your screw here, where you can see it's threaded right there. Then your little light bezel comes out with it. And then your switch is just right here. See if I can pull this out enough without hopefully breaking anything, and bada bing, I did. Alright, so there is the switch. It's really, really pretty hot to the touch. Oh yeah, especially right there. So let me pop the new switch in and let's see what happens. Alright guys, so we are back. I got the new switch in. As you can see right here, it's been plugged in and on for about 15 minutes, and it is hot. There's nowhere where it's hot. So I have to say I'm pretty sure that my other switch was really, really bad. So I guess it's really good that it started doing that. It didn't catch anything on fire. It's the last thing you want in one of these C3s is a fire anywhere. So I'm really glad it didn't short out those wires, start melting anything start burning. One thing I do suggest on a side note, make sure when you own one of these cars you carry a fire extinguisher with you. I keep mine mounted right here in front of my driver's seat. That way if anything happens, I just flip that little latch right there and hopefully put out whatever's sparking. But yeah, I'd say this is a win. I'd say the switch is fixed. So let me go over here. If anybody wants to get that switch, it is an AC Delco switch. The only thing is looking on it, it does not have the ports. And I'll show you on the other switch. It does not have the ports for the vacuum system for the headlights, which is right there. So if you are running electric motors on your headlights, yeah, I suggest try to get this switch. It's port number right there. I got it off of, I think I got it off of Amazon. And it was only like $34. I do believe with this switch, once again, just like with the Tiburon, which I'm quickly learning my lessons, I think this switch was pretty cheap. I think it was, no knock against China, but I think that's where it was made. So that's probably why it's burned up, because yeah, I just put that in about 2.5 years ago, and I haven't done a whole lot of night driving with the car. So yeah, didn't last too long. But as we can see, the headlights are working. They're not jumping around anymore. The switch is nice and cool, so I'm really happy. So now I got to put everything back together. So hopefully this video helps you out. If you're trying to do this, I'm going to go over one more time what exactly I had to do, because I could not find anything on YouTube about any specifics on replacing a C3 headlight switch. So just to go over again what it is, I took out the 2 screws on the sides, I took out the 3 screws across the front, I left the console screws in, and I took off the steering column cover on the very bottom. Didn't do anything with the steering column or anything like that, just pulled everything forward a little bit. And I did also take the speedometer cable out from the back of the speedometer. If you're not familiar with that, there's a clip on the back. You push the clip in, you can feel it. Just follow the cable up to the back of the speedometer, reach to the bottom of the speedometer underneath the cable, and you will feel a clip. You push that clip in, you pull it out. The only thing you have to do to put it back in is just snap it back in place. So I think that's going to conclude this video. Like I said, we're still nice and cool all over. I mean, I'm touching it everywhere, and nothing's hot, nothing's warm. So that's a win-win, guys. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it informs some of you guys if you had this issue. If your headlights start blinking, if you don't have the electric motors, they're not going to go up and down like mine did. But if your headlights are flickering, they're blinking, yeah, very well could be a switch. Get looked into it. Get it fixed, because you don't want anything like that getting hot. That thing got extremely hot. It was really, really hot. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. I think subscribers are up to over 200 subscribers, so I'm really, really happy. The channel is doing really, really good, so I thank every single one of you. And yeah, hopefully you like this video, and everybody have a good one. All right.